All right, good morning, traders. Today is October 15th, 2024. Thank you for being here. Thank you, everybody out there in digital land. I appreciate that. Everybody that subscribes to YouTube and Facebook, appreciate that. Thank you so much. Hey, my SPY pivot this morning, 582.10. Above it, I'm a bull. Below it, I'm a bear. All of the Fab 5 in daily uptrends, all closed with higher highs and higher lows over their bullish traps and over their 17 EMAs. SPY closed with a 2-hour uptrend and a 10-minute bearish cross. Gold and silver, both in uptrends, both made lower highs and lower lows. Silver closed under a bearish trap, but over the 17 EMA. Gold closed over a bullish trap. Silver closed under a bearish trap, but over the 17 EMA. Gold closed over a bullish trap, over the 17 EMA. UNG still in an uptrend, but made a lower high and a lower low, closing below bearish trap under the 17 EMA. USO still in an uptrend, made a lower high and a lower low, closing below the bearish cross and under the 17 EMA. US dollar index still in an uptrend, closed near the 103.15 area. Not liking that. All right. All right, let's go take a look at some charts. All right, so here's SPY on the daily chart. Okay, pink lines are the anchored prior high anchored VWAPs. So there was a prior all-time high right up there. This was a prior high up there. Okay, so you can see price action in an uptrend over the previous high anchored VWAPs. That's a bullish situation for me. Money's coming into the market. SPY closed. Again, you can see, like I said earlier, higher high, higher low, closing over the bullish trap over the 17 EMA. The trap is the 3 EMA, which is the yellow line, and the white line is the 8 EMA. So you got the faster moving average over the slower one. That's a trap right there. So there you go. Price closing over the bullish trap. On the 2-hour chart, we'll take a peek at that. You can see, again, the faster moving average up above. We have a trend, a 2-hour uptrend right there. So we have a 2-hour uptrend, a daily uptrend, a weekly uptrend, a monthly uptrend. Oh, and by the way, SPY made new all-time highs yesterday. Okay, on top of all that. So my SPY pivot this morning, 582.10, right about there. Okay, we'll take a look at it on the 10-minute chart. Okay, you can see right at the bottom of that tail right there. Okay, take out that tail, and I think they're probably coming down here to fill gap. All right, I would look for price to probably do a wiggle consolidation into this area down here. So maybe come down to here and then back up to here and then back down to here and then back up and then probably do a little shimmy shake right in the middle and then rip a little bit higher. We'll see what they want to do. All right, but it's a green erases red scenario. Okay, so price over this red candle here is an entry. Okay, so price action up over 585.17 would be my first entry. If you wanted the aggressive entry, it would be right here. Price action up over 584.55. That would be the aggressive pre-market entry. Okay, that's for SPY. That would be the green erases red scenario. Got the higher low, rip right up over that. Okay, so we'll see what happens. All right, so there's SPY. There's the plan. All right, up over 585.17 is a bullish scenario. That would be green erases red. There's an entry right there. All right, so now let's take a look at QQQ. We'll go back to the daily chart. All right, let's take a look at QQQ. Pink line again is the prior all-time high anchored VWAP. We have an uptrend over it. Money is flowing into the QQQ. Okay, this is institutional money, all right, not just retail traders. Okay, so this is the daily chart. Again, just like SPY, making higher lows and higher highs. Not a new all-time high, but you can see we are very close to challenging that all-time high right there. Okay, you can see price action got all the way up there yesterday, so looks like about a couple more dollars, 104. So about $5 more, and we have a new all-time high for QQQ in an uptrend, challenging the prior high up over the anchored VWAP in an uptrend. Okay, money flowing into the QQQ. Okay, let's take a look at FNGU. All right, FNGU, same deal, making higher lows and higher highs. Okay, up over the all-time high anchored VWAP with an uptrend. We have money flowing into the FNGU. Okay, price action, just like QQQ and SPY, higher high, higher low, closing over bullish trap, the bullish trap, and hooking 17 EMA. Okay, price action is bullish. All right. We want to look for bullish entries for FNGU, QQQ, SPY. All right, so everything in an uptrend there. So there's three of our markets. Here's Diamond Dow. Diamond Dow made new all-time high yesterday, just like SPY. So there's Diamond Dow making higher low, higher high. This is like deja vu. All right. Closing over the bullish trap, over the rising 17 EMA, price action up over the prior all-time high anchored VWAP in an uptrend. This is bullish till it's not. All right, everything bullish till it's not. Still got 2-hour uptrends on all of these. All right, let's take a look at IWM. Again, 2-hour uptrend, all right? Hit the daily chart here. Okay, we have let me make sure that's right. I keep forgetting which one we're working with, okay? That's the 2024 high right there. That's the anchored VWAP for the 2024 high. Price action in an uptrend over that. That's bullish. Making higher lows and higher highs. That's bullish. Price action moving up, got a 2-hour uptrend. We're bullish till it's not. Okay, again, daily chart, this is working out. Long flag here, long bull flag. Up in quadrant 4, we love that. Okay, notice we're up into the upper third again. Now we're up into the upper quadrant right there. This is the quad line pullback right there. So that's looking good. There's IWM. In an uptrend, making higher lows, higher highs, uptrend over the 2024 anchored VWAP. All right, that's bullish. So all of the Fab 5 are bullish. Take a look at our technicals. T2122 spent the most of the day in the buy zone. All right, and then they pushed the door down for the overbought zone and climbed up into the overbought zone area. All right, so that's bullish there. Let's take a look at T20. We could stay here for 6 or 7 days, okay? Just because it says overbought does not mean we're selling off. All right, that means we could camp out there for 6 or 7 days. Things are looking good. If the dollar happens to start falling, which would be a nice thing, all right, we could stay there for maybe, I don't know, 6, 7 days right up in there. So we'll see what happens, all right? So let's move this over here. Here's our chop zone. This is the buyer's chop zone, the seller's chop zone, the midpoint right here, sell zone and oversold zone. Okay, we're in the buy zone. Okay, this is bullish. T2123. Okay, so what we got here? T2123 making new all-time highs yesterday. Okay, up over, see the green 17 EMA dots, price action moving up. Price action getting a little spinach here and then a Popeye to the upside. Here's the rising 200 SMA. Notice how price is now opening up a whole lot more space between the rising 200 SMA. T2123 is bullish. All right, T2123 3 bar, same deal. All right, 3 more green candles. Again, moving up, holding the higher ground, making new all-time highs. That's bullish. All right, it's bullish till it's not. Okay, so we don't have any reason to short here because we got nothing, and it's way too bullish at this time to even think about shorting. All right, you might get a little scalp pulling back to minor support, but bear in mind we're still very bullish up here. T2123, 200 SMA rising up from the depths, all right, of the abyss, coming up into these prior all-time highs, looking like it's going to pass through and find a camp out here, hopefully to camp out in up here over these prior all-time highs like that. Okay, things looking good. T2123, FNGU price action for yesterday. That would be all of these candles here. We popped up and then we moved to the right. Okay, so we're moving up and we're holding the higher ground. All right, so that's bullish right there. See us up there in quadrant 4. All right, like I said, that's where I like to be. Upper third, quadrant 4, over the midpoint, bullish, bullish, bullish. Here we have a 200 SMA. Okay, you can see here's the catch, and then the Popeye right there, up to the top, catch some spinach, and then pop up here, up to making a new high right there. Okay, so FNGU is bullish right there. Let's take a look at a few sectors. Let's head back here. All right, let's take a look at our sectors. First sector, let's take a look at SMH. Okay, SMH, all-time high, uptrend over the all-time high anchored VWAP, money flowing into the semiconductor index, making higher lows and higher highs. Okay, SMH, bullish. XLK, same deal, prior all-time high anchored VWAP, got an uptrend, higher lows, higher highs. We're bullish till we're not. Okay, XLK, uptrend, bullish. Let's take a look at XLI. XLI yesterday printed new all-time highs. So we got Diamond Dow printed new all-time highs, SPY printed new all-time highs, XLI printed new all-time highs. Here's a prior all-time high anchored VWAP, price action up over it in an uptrend that's bullish. Let's move this one up to there. Okay, price action up over the all-time high anchored VWAP. Okay, that's a prior all-time high anchored VWAP right there. XLI, bullish. All right, let's take a look at XLU. Okay, XLU made new all-time highs. You can see right here, about 7 days ago. You can see here's price action putting in a higher low. Like to see a higher high. This will be bullish until we break this low here, or possibly this low. I'm not sure. I don't think that's broken down low enough. It's a possibility that they break this low and go into an uptrend, but I had my eye on this one over here. Okay, so nice rip to the upside. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 3-month rip to the upside. Nice, really nice. XLU, that's the utilities sector in an uptrend. All right, everything in an uptrend so far. All right, let's take a look at XRT. It's our retail sector. Okay, this is an uptrend on the bigger time frame, okay? Because on the smaller time frame, on the daily, it's not. All right, so here we are with price action. Take the arrows out. Price action moves up and to the right, holding the higher ground. That's bullish. It's just been holding it for most all of 2024. This is a big, long flag. Flag looking a little bit longer than the flagpole here, so maybe we get a pop soon. I'm seeing some evidence of higher lows. All right, now I need to see some higher highs. Okay, so price action up, holding the higher ground. We'll see what we get. We got some earnings coming out, so that could inspire the bulls to step into the retail market, start pushing it up. Okay, regarding the pullback here, okay, you can see we're up over, all right, the 50-yard line there. That's bullish, holding this area up here. I prefer it in the upper third or up in quadrant 4. Still haven't made any higher highs, so guess what? Still in a downtrend, technically, okay? Is it moving up? Yes, okay? But they have not created a trend yet to the upside. All they've done is created a trend to the right, okay? So no trend yet, okay? Right now, downtrend. Why? Because they have they made a lower low here, and they failed to make higher highs a couple times here on XRT. Still in a downtrend, but looking very bullish. If we, like I said, if we fan out to a bigger time, you can see we've got a nice bull flag there, and it's holding in strong right there. So there's XRT. Let's take a look at which one I want to look at. Let's take a look at XLF. All right, here's XLF. All right, here's a prior all-time high, XLF. This is yesterday's price action. Looking like some banks reported this morning, and it's looking bullish. All right, XLF right here. New all-time high for XLF. All right, prior all-time high. Got an uptrend over the prior all-time high anchored VWAP. That's bullish. You can see we're making higher lows and higher highs. That's bullish. Everything bullish on XLF. So everything in an uptrend except for the retail sector. All right, you see that? XLF, XLI, XLU. Okay, we got SMH and XLK. Okay, let's take a look at IYT. Okay, transports. All right, so there's new all-time high yesterday for the transports. Putting in a higher low and a higher high. Got an uptrend over the blue line. That's all-time high prior. All-time high anchored VWAP. Price action in an uptrend over that. That's bullish. Money flowing into the transports there. All right, let's take a look at our economics package. And we'll start off with, let me see if I can find it. Right here, go to the economic numbers for today. All right, so what do we got happening today? I got to scoot in here and see what's going on. Empire State Manufacturing Index, 830. All right, Treasury buyback at 11. Couple of Fed speakers, but none of them are Mr. Powell for tomorrow. And MBA mortgage applications at 7. Import-export prices at 8:30. Treasury buyback announcement at 11. And results at 2 p.m. Okay, Thursday, it's got a lot of stuff coming in on Thursday. A lot of economic data. Jobless claims 8:30. Retail sales 8:30. Philly Fed Manufacturing Index 8:30. Industrial production 9:15. Business inventories at 10. Housing market index at 10. And a gas report at 10:30. And a petroleum report at 11. Okay, that's it for the rest of the day there. A lot of economic data coming in there. Let me just say, holiday season's coming in, okay? So I'm just going to say, I don't care how bad the retail sales come in, it's not going to matter. All right, jobless claims, again, holiday season's coming in. There'll be a lot of hiring going on. Doesn't matter how bad the jobless claims come in, it's not going to matter. Philly Fed Manufacturing Index, all right, you got transports in an uptrend, it's not going to matter. Industrial production, it's not going to matter. Everything is on fire right now, okay? It doesn't matter how bad the economic data is coming in, it's not going to matter. You got holiday season coming in. You're going to see lots of hiring. You're going to see lots of shelves getting stocked. You're going to see a lot of inventories getting moved around. It's not going to matter. This is the week for the bulls to really make hay. All right? If they want to bale hay, this would be the week. There's nothing that's going to come in that's going to disrupt what they have in mind. All right? Let's go to Friday. Housing starts and permits, 8:30, bunch of Fed speakers, Kashkari, Bostic, and Walters, all right, Walker, all right, and Bostic again, all right, so again, but none of them are Mr. Powell, all right, so the only thing that could disrupt this week's bullish momentum would be the earnings, all right, and so far, looking like earnings are looking good, all right. Based on the financials early this morning, the financial sector. All right, for this morning, United Health Group, all right, UNH, all right, it's going to report this morning. Johnson & Johnson this morning, Bank of America this morning, Goldman Sachs this morning, Schwab's going to report this morning, Citigroup's going to report, Rio Tinto tonight, PNC this morning, a whole lot of financials reporting this morning, before the market opens, all right? All of these could help move the market. Why? You got $500 million here in United Health, Johnson & Johnson, $386 billion, Bank of America, $300 billion, Goldman Sachs, $159 billion, Schwab, $121 billion. A lot of market cap. This could move the market. On the 16th, okay, ASML Holding. I thought they were mobile. I guess they changed their name. $330 billion going to report tomorrow morning. Abbott Labs, $202 billion going to report tomorrow morning. Prologis, $111 billion. Their report tomorrow morning. Here's another financial, U.S. Bancorp, $72 billion. Okay, CSX, I think that's some railways, right there. They're going to report tomorrow night. Okay, so a lot of market cap coming in and reporting this week. Thursday, what do we got? Taiwan Semiconductors, and that looks like I can barely see. 89 billion dollars, all right? So that's almost $1 trillion in Taiwan Semiconductors going to be reporting on Thursday. Yes, that will definitely help out the semiconductors if things come in positive for that. Netflix, $300 billion. Morgan Stanley, another financial, $178 billion. Intuitive Surgicals, $172 billion. All right, Elevance Health, 116, maybe 118, right there. Okay, Marsh McClellan, 110 billion. Blackstone, another financial, 110 billion. Infosys, 95 billion. Okay, again, a lot of market cap reporting this week. This is about the only thing that could crush the bulls, other than them wanting to make a little rest and pause before they go higher. Okay, I got my eye on SPY 600. All right, if the earnings come in good, I think SPY 600 could be a target. Procter & Gamble on Friday going to report $402 billion. American Express, another financial, $196 billion. Okay, Progressive Corporation looking for the P&L, $148 billion. Schlumberger, 63. It says 63 or 83. 63 billion they're going to report. Okay, for Monday. What do we got? SAP, 266 billion. Another financial looking for the P&L. And that's it right there. Okay, so heavy week for the financials to kick off the earnings season again. All right. Guess what comes after the financials? Usually a little bit of retail, then some tech. All right. Tech's usually kind of in the middle, so we'll see what happens here. All right. Things looking good for the markets. All right. You guys got the marching orders. All right. up over on SPY. Okay, on SPY, right up here on the 10-minute chart, green erases red. Okay, you can take it right here. That's an aggressive entry right there, 584.76. Another aggressive entry, 584.50. The real entry, green erases red up here, 585.17. All right, things are looking good. Okay, got my eye on 600. All right, we're only $15 away. I've seen this thing move $15 in one day. All right, so if things come in really good, like on one of those big caps that's in the FNGU, yeah, this thing could move $15. All right, so watch the FNGU for one of those big caps to report. I'll bet you that'll be the day the SPY moves about $10 or more. All right, so there's SPY. You got the marching orders. All right, you see the outlook for the economic data. Like I said, it's not going to matter. All right, holiday season's coming. Hiring is necessary. Down here in the South, everybody's hiring for their restaurants for the season, if they still got a restaurant after these hurricanes. Okay, so everything's looking good. All right, doesn't matter what the jobless claims come in at. There's going to be a whole lot of hiring for this season. Got the transports in an uptrend. Okay, so you know products being stocked on the shelf. Okay, now they got to sell it. Got to ring them up, cash them out. All right, so there you go. All right, traders, we got the marching orders up over 585.17 is the entry. A few aggressive entries in there. The pivot 582.23. There's a possibility they spike the pivot and go maybe 10 cents, 20 cents below the bottom of this tail right here. Okay? If they get below that, probably going to fill gap. All right? So we'll see what happens. All right, everybody. I'll see you guys in 45 minutes. Yes, you're welcome. Thanks. Good morning, JW and Ram. Appreciate everybody being here. All right, everybody out there in digital land, thank you for, giving my content some of your time and attention. Love that. Thank you.